learned that the purpose of life is to accept challenges and surpass my limits. I also realize that I must care about others and live a life of service. I can't just focus on myself. I must try my best to contribute to society. I learned that the purpose of life is to accept challenges and surpass my limits. I also realized that I must care about others and live a life of service. I can't just focus on myself. I must try my best to contribute to society. I learned that the purpose of life is to accept challenges and surpass my limits. I also realized that I must care about others and live a life of service. I can't just focus on myself. I must try my best to contribute to society. I learned that the purpose of life is to accept challenges and surpass my limits. I also realized that I must care about others and live a life of service. I cannot focus on myself. I must try my best to contribute to society. I learned that the purpose of life is to accept challenges and surpass my limits. I also realized that I must care about others and live a life of service. I can't start focus on myself. I must try my best to contribute to society. I learned that the purpose of life is to accept challenges and surpass my limits. I also realized that I must care about others and live a life of service. I cannot focus on myself. I must try my best to contribute to society. I learned that the purpose of life is to accept challenges and surpass my limits. I also realized that I must care about others and live a life of service. I cannot focus on myself. I, may, I must try my best to contribute to society. I learned that the purpose of life is to accept challenges and surpass my limits. I also realized that I must care about others and live a life of service. I cannot focus on myself. I must try my best to contribute to society. I learned that the purpose of life is to accept challenges and surpass my limits. I also realized that I must care about others and live a life of service. I cannot focus on myself. I must try my best to contribute to society. I learned that the I learned that the life. I learned that the purpose life is to challenge and survive my life. I also realized that I must care about the animal lives of sleep. I can't focus on myself. I must try my best to contribute to society. I learned that the purpose of life is to accept challenges and surpass my limits. I also realize that I must care about others and live a life of service. I can't that focus on myself. I must try my best to contribute contribute to society. I learned that the purpose of life is to accept challenges and surpass my limits. I also realized that I must care about others and live a life of service. I can thus focus on myself. I must try my best to contribute to society. I learned that the purpose of life is to accept challenges and surpass my limits. I also realized that I must care about others and live a life of service. I can't just focus on myself. I must try my best to contribute to society. I learned that the purpose of life is to accept challenges and surpass my limits. I also realized that I must care about others and live a life of service. I can't just focus on myself. I must try my best to contribute to society. Another support supply is to achieve challenges and surpass my limits. I also realize that I must care about others and live a life of service. I cannot focus on myself and try my best to contribute to society. I learned that support supply is to accept challenges and surpass my limits. I also realize that I must care about others and live a life of service. I cannot focus on myself and try my best to contribute to society. I live as a person like to accident and bad enemies. I also realize that I must care about I live a life as a bit. I can't focus on myself. I must my best to contribute to society. I learned that the person like to accept challenge to survive and survive my enemies. I also realized that I'm a clever about that. I live a black of I can't that focus on myself. I must try my best to contribute to society. I learned that support supply is acceptance and spread my limits. I also realized that I'm a clever about that. I live a black of I can't just focus on myself. I must try my best to contribute to society. I learned that support I learned that I learned that support supply is actually I learned that support supply is to acceptance and spread my limits. I also realized that I'm a clever about that. I live a life of civic. I cannot focus on myself. I must remember to contribute to society. Paragraph 4. I learned that the purpose of life is to accept challenges and surpass my limits. I also realize that I must care about others and live a life of service. I can't just focus on myself. I must try my best to contribute to society. I learned that the purpose of life is to accept challenges and surpass my limits. I also realized that I must care about others and live a life of service. I can't just focus on myself. I must try my best to contribute to society. I learned that the purpose of life is to accept challenges and surpass my limits. I also realized that I must care about others and live a life of service. I can't just focus on myself. I must try my best to contribute to society. I learned that the purpose of life is to accept challenges and surpass my limits. I also realized that I must care about others and live a life of service. I can't just focus. I can't focus on myself. I cannot focus. I cannot focus on myself. I must try my best to contribute to society. I learned that the purpose of life is to associate and spread my limits. I also realize that I must care about others. I live a life of civic. I cannot focus on myself. I must try my best to contribute to society. I learned the sensibility of life into acceptability and survive my limits. I also realize that I must care about others and live a life of civic. I cannot focus on myself. I must try my best to contribute to society. Alan is also supposed to allow it to acceptability and survive my limits. I also realize that I'm a girl about others and live a life as a bit. I can therefore focus on myself. I must try my best to contribute to society. Alan is also supposed to apply it to acceptability and survive my limits. I also realize that I'm a girl about others and live a life as a bit. I can therefore focus on myself. I must try my best to contribute to society. Paragraph 4. I learned that the purpose of life is to accept challenges and surpass my limits. I also realize that I must care about others and live a life of service. I can't just focus on myself. On myself, I must try my best to contribute to society. I learned that the purpose of life is to accept challenges and surpass my limits. I also realized that my care, care about others and live a life of service. I can focus on myself. I must try my best to contribute to society. I learned that supposed to apply it to accept challenges and surpass my limits. I also realized that I must care about others and live a life of service. I can't focus on myself. I can't focus on myself. Focus on myself. I cannot focus on myself. I must try my best to contribute to society. I learned that supposed to apply it to accept challenges and surpass my limits. I also realized that I must care about others and live a life of service. I cannot focus on myself. I must try my best to contribute to society. I learned that most of life is true experience and spend many minutes. I also realized that I would care. I learned. I also realized that I would care about others. I live a life of people. I can focus on myself. I must have my best to contribute to society. I learned that most of life is true experience and spend many minutes. I also realized that I would care about others. I live a life of people. I can focus on myself. I must have my best to contribute to society. I learned that most of life is true experience and spend many minutes. I also realized that I would care about others. I live a life of people. I can focus on myself. I must have my best to contribute to society. Paragraph 4. I learned that the purpose of life is to accept challenges and surpass my limits. I also realize that I must care about others and live a life of service. I can thus focus on myself. I must try my best to contribute to society. I learned that the purpose of life is to accept challenges and surpass my limits. I also realized that I must care about others and live a life of service. I can thus focus on myself. I must try my best to contribute to society. I learned that the person of life is to accept challenges and surpass my limits. I also realized that I must care about others and live of service. I can't just focus on myself. I must try my best to contribute to society. I learned that the person of life is to actually I learned that I learned that the person of life is to accept challenges and surpass my limits. I also realized that I must care about others and live a life of service. I can't just focus on myself. I must try my best to contribute to society. I learned that the most of life is to accept challenges and surpass my limits. I also realized that I must care about others and live a life of service. I can't just focus on myself. I must try my best to contribute to society. I learned that the most of life is to accept challenges and surpass my limits. I also realized that I must care about others and live a life of service. I can't just focus on myself. I must try my best to contribute to society. I learned that the most of life is to accept experienced and spent many weeks. I also realized that I'm a care about and never apply or speak. I can't focus on myself. I must make to contribute to society. Paragraph 4. I learned that the purpose of life is to accept challenges and surpass my limits. I also realize that I must care about others and live a life of service. I can thus focus on myself. I must try my best to contribute to society. Society. I learned that the purpose of life is to accept challenges and surpass my limits. I also realize that I must care about others and live a life of service. I can focus on myself. I must try my best to contribute to society. I learned that the person applied it to acceptance and submit my limits. I also realized that I must care about others and live a life of service. I can then focus on myself. I must try my best to contribute to society. I learned that the person applied it to acceptance and submit my limits. I also realized that I must care about others and live a life of service. I can then focus on myself. I must try my best to contribute to society. I learned that some of like issue as a challenge as a my limits. I also realized that I'm a care about it and live a life of it. I cannot focus on myself. I must try my best to contribute to society. I learned that some of like issue as a challenge as a I learned that the most of like issue as a challenge as a my limits. I also realized that I'm a care about it and live a life of it. I can focus on myself. I must try my best to contribute to society. I learned that I learned that the most of like issue exception with us by my limits. I also realized that I must care about it. I live a life of it. I can then focus on myself. I must try my best to contribute to society. I learned that the purpose of life is to accept challenges, and surpass my limits. I also realize that I must care about others and live a life of service. I can't just focus on myself. I must try my best to contribute to society. Society. I learned that the purpose of life is to accept challenges and surpass my limits. I also realized that by care about others and live a life of service, I can't just focus on myself. I must try my best to contribute to society. I learned that the purpose of life is to accept challenges and surpass my limits. I also realized that I must care about others and live a life of service. I can just focus on myself. I must try my best to contribute to society. I learned that the purpose of life is accept challenges and surpass my limits. I also realized that I must care about others and live a life of service. I can just focus on myself. I must try my best to contribute to society. I learned that the purpose of life is like I learned that the most of life is to accept challenges and survive my limits. I also realized that I must care about myself and live a life of I cannot focus. I cannot focus. I can't focus myself. I must try my best to contribute to society. I learned that the most of life is to accept challenges and survive my limits. I also realized that I must care about myself and live a life of I cannot focus on myself. I must try my best to contribute to society. Paragraph 4. I learned that the purpose of life is to accept challenges and surpass my limits. I also realized that I must care about others and live a life of service. I can thus focus on myself. I must try my best to contribute to society. I learned that the purpose of life is to accept challenges and surpass my limits. I also realized that I must care about others and live a life of service. I can just focus on myself. I must try my best to contribute to society. I learned I learned that the purpose of life is to accept challenges and survive my limits. I also realized that I must care about others and live a life of service. I can just focus on myself. I must try my best to contribute to society. I learned that the purpose of life is to accept challenges and survive myself. I also realized that I must care about others and live a life of service. I can just focus on myself. I must try my best to contribute to society. Paragraph 4. I learned that the purpose of life is to accept challenges and the best. My limits. I also realized that I must care about others and live a life of service. I care that focus on myself. I must try my best to contribute to society. Society. I learned that the purpose of life is to accept challenges and surpass my limits. I also realized that my that I must care about others and live a life of service. I can just focus on myself. I must try my best to contribute to society. I learned that the person of life is to accept challenges and surpass my limits. I also realized that I must care about others and never blind observe it. I can't focus on myself. I must try my best to contribute to society. I learned that the, I learned that the person of life is to accept challenges and surpass my limits. I also realized that I must care about others and never blind observe it. I can't focus on myself. I must try my best to contribute to society.